What up, guys? TeamxEggS here, bringing you What's Crackin' number 39, and today we are here with...
Kutabore! I'm a ghost.
Okay, Biggie is here.
You gotta be something scary.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Boo. There. See, it's just that scary.
Okay, you can't all do ghosts. What the fuck?
That's like the
Oh, is
main
that what you
thing
were?
of-
I didn't know what the heck that was.
I even said I'm a ghost.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like,
whatever.
what the fuck? Listen, Biggie, shit.
you know he doesn't pay attention.
Just be like the silent,
All right.
The dead one.
What are you gonna be?
Double Trouble, Boil and Double. Your host, Gangsta Prankster. What up?
Well, that's
You have to do
Or-
your witch
well-
cackle. What's your best witch cackle? It's fucking terrible. That's terrifying for all the wrong reasons, but anyway.
Special Halloween edition of What's Crackin'. What the fuck is up?
you need like a werewolf, like. Ow.
Hold on,
I got enough
There we go.
hair on my face to be a werewolf, yeah.
Do it. I don't want to wake up my dad, then he comes up
Bro,
here and yells.
Woo! That was...
It's like an owl.
Canadian werewolf in Sandy.
Oh, yeah. What's scarier than a fucking hurricane threatening your life
Oh,
right now?
it wasn't even a hurricane. It was like a blizzard cane. It was like fucking snow and sleet
Yeah, it
being
was
thrown
snow.
at 100 miles an hour. That shit is scary, alright? God,
That's scary.
God damn, nature, you scary. Like, oh, shit.
But how many people have died now?
I don't know. Not enough.
33.
Not
Like-
enough.
I know
Dude,
there's
it was the
minutes.
biggest natural disaster, like, in forever, and only 30 people died. Shh, they need to chill. Like
Eric
this,
got
alright?
smart.
I think there was a
That's-
chick in Canada. She got hit with a metallic object right in the head and she died.
Yeah, it
Was
was
it
like a
Canada?
fucking street sign or something. No, I heard that. I don't think it was in Canada, though.
Oh my
It
God.
happened yesterday, and there was no, like...
New
I
York.
think it was
Nothing
Canada or
going
New
on.
York. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was probably New York.
But that's fucking crazy. Everything's flooded. New Jersey's a
Dude,
big
yeah.
swimming pool.
The beach sands are trying to take over the fucking, like, you know, coastal areas. Like, there's
New
sand
York
where it shouldn't
fire.
be, alright?
I guess they call it the Jersey Shore for a reason.
Oh my god, I kept hearing that, like, the Jersey Shore has been completely destroyed by Sandy, and I'm just like, yes, some bitch finally
More Jersey Shore.
she had too much, and she just, like, yeah, that one chick that got punched, she came back, whatever. She came back with a vengeance. and she
Sandy's
changed
back and she's blowing everybody.
Oh, fuck, it's great. Oh, man.
But our prayers and condolences go to everyone who's just
All
doesn't have
6 million
electricity,
people. 6 million people without electricity.
lost their
that's-
homes, lost people. Like, that's craziness. So.
Take that into perspective. It's like fucking... a
How many
third world-
states went into state of emergency?
Yeah, a lot. Probably like the whole eastern...
It was 20 in total.
Yeah, it's probably like North Carolina up, right?
pretty
Or-
much. It was
no.
like around Virginia.
Florida.
Yeah.
And we
All
got
the
some,
Did you say Florida?
Yeah, Florida was.
Was it?
Yeah, they got hit.
I
The
think
lower part, like Key West got hit
I don't know.
a little bit. They just got flooding from
Yeah,
the.
it wasn't as bad as...
Yeah.
Not as bad as New York, yeah, but like they got like flooding and just high
There's
tides.
subways, dude. The subway station's just filled with water. I'm like, where's that shit gonna go? Like, oh my god.
all the
that's
damage that's been caused. That's craziness. How long
They
do you
can't
think?
come up with a number. They're just like, we don't know how much damage was caused money-wise. This
How long
is
do you
just...
think it'll take to recuperate everything?
Oh, probably years, dude. Those subways alone, they have to drain the subways, all the electronics in the subways, because it wasn't fresh water, it was seawater. That shit fucks with electronics, right? They have to get
Yeah.
all the electronics out.
Kind of corrode and all.
Yeah, they got to check everything. It's going to take years, dude, to get this shit back to like 100% normal. And
So
it's
the
just-
subways are out of business for how long?
New York, I don't know, dude. They didn't give an ETA on how long it was going to be.
Like,
And with all the power being out, they're talking about people that want to like early vote and shit. It might affect the election. This is just like this is a huge fucking big deal, dude. It's just insane. It's craziness.
that is insane. All right, let's try and set the mood. You know, it's Halloween. Scary stories.
I don't have any scary. I'm not telling it.
Favorite scariest movie? I don't fucking know.
Favorites.
Yo, my
That's
scary
recent
story
was VHS.
happened like 3 days ago.
Oh, that's a great story. Please tell that story, please. Don't tell us
Uh,
why it happened, but what happened?
My computer got hacked
Oh.
and a random
I need
text
popcorn.
chat popped up. Then on my screen, it says, "Do you want to be a pro hacker? Because I'm a pro hacker. Can't you tell? You mad, bro?" And then I was like, this is just a pop-up spam message, whatever. And then he's like, I'm watching what you're watching. And I'm like, yeah, this is weird. So what I did is, to test it, I went to Microsoft Word and I was like, are you really? And then he typed back, yes, I really am. And then the little taskbar at the bottom, he made flash disappear and reappear. Rapidly. And he did a bunch of other creepy stuff. Stuff like
Open
that.
your disk drive.
Yeah, the disk drive where you would put your disk in. He popped that out on my lap, which freaked me out because I didn't expect that.
We're sitting in a Skype call with him, and he's like, "Oh, Biggie finds out like our computers are somehow connected." That was the first thing,
Yeah.
and it's like, how the fuck do you know
That
that
was
my
crazy.
the name of my
Yeah.
computer or whatever? And he's like, "I see it. It's right there." And then a few minutes later, Sweetluck's like, "Guys, I think I'm getting hacked," and he was so casual, like I don't know how,
He was.
fucking crazy.
Didn't you guys record it?
I did,
I
yeah.
recorded
believe
most
it.
of it.
Oh, I gotta get that recorded. I was completely gone that day. Fuck, I hate missing shit. Anyway, keep going. I want to know more.
That was it. The hacker didn't fuck with anything, but
That
Just-
I know of.
the fact that you have someone trying to open
and
your
tried to turn
webcam.
on- Yeah, he
why?
tried to open my webcam, which was really freaky.
Oh,
I
that
was like,
freaked me out. I had to put a thing on my
Yeah, I
camera
put a-
just in case. I was freaked out.
Yeah, because everyone in the Skype call was part of that network thing, and so
Yeah,
he could have gotten to any of us.
That was weird.
Oh man, I'm glad I missed that fucking poltergeist of a hacker. I have control of your Word documents. Woo!
He controlled everything. He was trying to open stuff up, and he was like, "Click on this." And I was like, "No, you think I'm retarded? I'm not gonna click on something some hackers tell me to click on."
Oh man, maybe he was like a good hacker. He was like from Anonymous, and he's just trying to bet.
Yeah, I doubt it. Really, he revert. The only really thing he did was reverse my mouse keys, which was really annoying.
Is it still reversed?
No, all I
Oh
had to
my
do
God.
is go to
Oh.
options and then restart my
See,
computer.
that's nothing harmless. Like that's just
That's
pretty
That's what I know of. He might have something small that I don't know of.
No, he's got to still have access somehow. He's probably just.
I have another firewall up now. I have
since
two.
then, I got my Nortons renewed just in case. that
Yeah, as
happens.
soon as
I
like
was getting paranoid after that. And it didn't
everyone
even
put on their fucking firewalls. So we like downloaded like 9 firewalls, like no joke.
I got 2 now and 3 or 4 antivirus
Not
malware stuff.
Bad, right? That shit'll start like calling itself out. It'll be like this other firewall is doing shit it's not supposed to do, and then the other firewall is gonna be like, "Do you want to allow this firewall?" It just creates a shitstorm, dude. Like I don't know. I wouldn't
I only
like.
have 2 firewalls, so those don't mess with each other.
You hope not, because
The
later.
only annoying thing is every time I open up Minecraft, it's like, do you want this to open up? It doesn't do it for the internet, but just for like programs, just Minecraft.
It's hilarious.
Anybody else got some scary stories?
That's pretty fucking scary, dude. I don't know.
I don't-
It was scary and funny. You had to be there.
That's a real life scary story.
Oh god. No, nothing as scary as that. Fucking $1,500 laptop being just kerflushed down the fucking.
Yeah.
Or a favorite
Try to stay
scary
calm.
movie. Let's take that around.
VHS.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
probably not my favorite, but it's the most recent one. I
Most
watched, so
recent
that's-
good one, yeah.
I don't really have a favorite. I don't know. Like,
I just named that as the most recent really good one I've seen.
I know
Yeah.
Kuda's told me this before. It was a really bitch ass answer. I hope he doesn't say the same thing.
I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about
Anaconda?
Anaconda? No, that was like the first scary movie I ever saw. And it was scary because nothing could fucking kill that giant snake, right? He was just eating people. That was scary when I was fucking like 10 years old, right? Fuck you. Alright. I don't know. I don't have like a favorite scary movie. As I've grown up, I've become super desensitized to that shit. And there's,
Video
like,
games
nothing-
do that too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They just
Like, oh my
violence
God.
and shit.
Yeah, I don't want to like segue into Silent Hill already, but when I was watching that movie, the new one, I was thinking back because that was like the scariest moment in any video game I've ever played. Silent Hill 1, and then Silent Hill 2, the fucking Pyramid Head monsters raping a mannequin, like not just raping him, like beating him up, like he was physically shoving his dick into that fucking mannequin, and then he comes chasing after you with a giant fucking knife, like giant as big as you are, giant, like it's a fucking sword. That shit was scary. Never again have I been that fucking scared. After that, everything else is just like fucking give a shit. So
I don't want to say it's my favorite scary movie, but I remember getting scared watching it was Candyman.
oh, you pussy.
It's a fucking big black guy with a hook
Mm.
for a hand. You say his name and he appears. That's not scary?
It's as bad as like fucking Bloody Mary in like the 3rd grade. Go to the bathroom, say Bloody Mary with the lights, flush all the toilets.
Yes,
and then,
I had to piss with my eyes closed. Okay, how scary
pissed
that
with
shit.
your eyes closed.
Yes, going to the
Your
fucking
mom was
bathroom.
probably pissed as shit, like gangster prankster.
No, I
You pee
fucking
all over
set
this
up,
bathroom.
I
Clean
set
this up.
set up, and then I closed my eyes.
Still.
Oh my
Can he
god.
piss in the dark now?
Oh, he's
I
got
bet
this
he's a
down.
pro at it now.
Oh yeah.
Sure, what the fuck?
He probably still does that to this day.
Just like, no Bloody Mary, no Bloody Mary.
No, it's like
Okay.
I remember as a kid, I could just walk through the dark. Like it's
I
fucking
can do
nothing.
that too.
Now I can't fucking do that shit. No.
Whenever
Get
I'm
off.
walking upstairs, there's windows right by my stairs, and like right where you turn, I always freak out. I don't know if it's just from like Call of Duty or whatever. Like I'm gonna get shot in the back.
I just expect like every time I see a dark corner to see like some eyes just looking at me.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm fucked. I'm really fucked.
Yeah.
yeah, and then I just book it around the corner. I'm like, okay, I'm safe. I'm around the corner.
Mm-hmm. So I feel the same way.
Oh man.
Who doesn't
whoever
know?
you-
Because he doesn't have stairs in his house.
Hey, I had stairs in my house in Mexico, alright, and those fucking things were scary. Mainly because my little brother decided to roll down them every chance he fucking got, alright? That was fucking scary.
Why would he roll down the stairs?
Because he was a fucking psychopath 2-year-old, alright?
I used to go down it in a big box. That was fun.
Oh my god.
Until you like, yeah, I don't know about you, but I had like wooden stairs. So.
Yeah, no, I have carpet on mine.
Oh, yeah, well,
I know your stairs. Yeah, I'd never go down those.
mine are creepy though. They have huge windows in the front of them.
You want to hear a scary story? It almost happened, but it didn't. This is video
Got the
game
guy in your
related.
backyard. Oh,
No. Oh, that's a fucking terrifying story. I don't even want to think about that. Imagine for a moment the Super Mario's Brother movie that came out, the
Oh,
really
God.
bad one,
That's terrible.
that would have had Tom Hanks and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my god. What?
It was actually
Fuck,
supposed to happen.
Go fuck yourself. That's-
Really?
that's-
Jeff Ryan, who recently wrote a book called Super Mario: How Nintendo Conquered America, reveals some interesting backstory on the making of 1993 Super Mario Brothers, which still ranks as the most notorious video game movie ever made. So, in it, he says that the studio wanted to cast Tom Hanks as Mario, but dumped him,
No.
And
Tom
they-
Hanks would have made a better Luigi. That's horseshit.
and they wanted Arnold Schwarzenegger or Michael Keaton to be King Koopa.
Wow, that would
That'd
be
be so
that'd be kind of
weird.
weird.
That's almost as bad as the Street Fighter movie where Jean-Claude Van Damme's fucking Guile. This is fucking terrible.
Would that be terrifying to fucking see?
Oh man, I wouldn't sit through it. No. Couldn't pay me to see that fucking movie.
That's pretty terrifying. Thank God we didn't see it. Thank God we got that other turd.
Yep.
We avoided one.
Dodge the fucking bullet, or in this case, the Koopa shell.
So yeah, let's move on to some gaming news / movie news. So first, GameStop said this week that it's opening 80 brand new stores across America this holiday focused on kids. It's going to be called GameStop Kids. It's going to carry E-rated video games and other accessories and toys such as 2-foot-tall talking Star Wars Chewbacca's and Skylander backpacks.
so only E-rated games?
GameStop
It's
says
gonna be. Oh god.
if the stores are a success, the company will consider leaving them open past the holiday and possibly making them permanent. The first GameStop Kids opens Friday, October 26th at the Grapevine Mills Mall in Dallas, Texas.
Oh my god.
Kuda.
That's in Dallas. That's 5 hours away. Texas is fucking huge. Anyway, I can
know how big
see
Texas
this as being a good, like, a huge success, but fuck, that's just gonna mean more kids playing shitty games like Lego. Who gives a fuck? Don't defend it, and I don't fucking know.
Do you really think it's necessary to open a store and not just like a kids section?
Dude, if GameStop, my GameStop, the one that I go to and fucking know where everything's at, just decided this is gonna be the kids corner, and there's just all this fucking bullshit, I would fucking lose my mind. I'd be like,
I don't
fuck
think it'd be that
this.
bad.
Well, I don't think that would work as well. Like have kid stuff mixed in with the other
Yeah,
know,
because if kids
M
got a
rated
choice,
Like,
things.
oh yeah, here's rated M, and here's your little
They'll
kids.
look at, you know, like Call of Duty and they'll be like, ooh, look at this, and like, you know,
yeah.
defeats the purpose
No,
of
that's the
see-
parent's job.
But then that's the point too. Every like kid I've ever talked to is like Call of Duty this, Call of Duty that, Halo this. They play that shit.
It's like
So,
violence.
I don't fucking know. I could see it could be better keeping away, you know, kids from all this like the M-rated shit, the more mature games that they probably shouldn't be playing, especially when they're like fucking 10, 12 years old.
Yeah, I don't like it when a 5-year-old cusses me out on Call of Duty. It makes me feel so weird.
Oh my god, I don't know. I could see it being a huge success, and I think it will be. It's probably a good place to put their money, but I don't know. It's gonna end up turning into like a huge creeper hideout, where you know non-kids are gonna be going in there, looking for Mario and
Pedophile
Pokemon
paradise?
and shit. I don't want to say pedophile paradise, but you know, kids games aren't always, you know, bought by kids too. So I don't know. I could see some awkward situations arising from, you know, Mommy, I want Pokemon. I can't get you Pokemon. That fucking 30-year-old man right there just got the last copy. But I want fucking Pokemon. And, you know, just fucking whatever. I don't know.
I don't think they'd ever sell it on Pokemon. That's a terrible example.
I don't fucking know.
Little Big Planet. There you go.
Yeah, that's a fun ass game though. Little Big Planet karting next week. Who's down?
Yes. Next.
I shall be getting.
Tuesday. You're getting
Would
it?
you give me a ride?
Give you a ride where?
To GameStop.
Just give me gas money.
How much?
Like 40.
40?
That'll fill my tank. Yeah, that'd
Just
be
give
awesome.
us some road
gotta
head.
go across state
Else?
lines and fucking dodge
Well,
the...
no, it's like 40 minutes away from my house. So
You guys need to live somewhere closer to like civilization.
I was,
or
like,
shit.
10 minutes away from it, but then we moved. So now
Holy
I'm like,
shit, I could walk to my
out in the middle of
GameStop and
nowhere.
back in 40 minutes, let alone drive. It takes me like,
Back
Oh.
in 50 days.
Jesus, you guys.
that's just one way too. So
Whatever. Get that and get PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. We'll be set for the rest of the year, right?
Next, a while ago, we reported that network executives wanted to rebrand G4, and it has officially started. The network has officially canceled Attack of the Show and X-Play.
those are the
two
best
good
things
shows.
on that show.
It was the only gamer-related shit on the
Yeah,
whole.
that's the only reason I watched G4. Was for that.
They just lost all their gamers.
Mhm.
Do you think they'll rebrand it with gaming shit? If they want to target males, I think they got to. Like,
I think they're gonna take Spike TV's approach and just flood that
tits
shit.
and
With,
ass.
flood it with more cops, more fucking Ninja Warrior, more stupid bullshit, jackass garbage. Just
1,000 ways to die.
I know.
Yeah.
Just like every time I look at the show, it's always cops. It's annoying.
Deadliest Warrior.
It's all they show is cops, campus campus PD or whatever. It's just oh my god, I can't stand watching G4. Like it's just fucking. There's nothing ever good on there, unless you're really, really, really interested in the cops, and then you could watch every season of Cops 3 times over in a week of fucking watching G4 because they play that shit so much.
Or Law and Order.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Or Criminal Intent. Or Bones. Or all that.
CSI.
I think- Dude, they just need a channel with nothing but game stuff. I don't know how they fill up all that time though. Like.
Lots of like MLG tournaments and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be a lot of tournaments from like all over.
StarCraft, Halo, Call of Duty, all that shit.
Dude, give it like 5 years, and I'm sure the market will be prime for that shit. But right now,
Yeah, somebody will do it. Biggie.
Would that
Last
be cool?
channel.
Oh, shut up.
Probably like gamer related shows, like bring back like that Mario show or something. Sonic.
yeah, there's tons of stuff. They had that game show. It was like something arcade or whatever. You ever see that shit where they play arcade games, and then
Yeah, they have like
go,
competitions and shit.
well, yeah, but no, it was like kids. They answer trivia questions and they earn the right to play this fucking game for points, and then they earn so many points, and then the team that wins they go into this like virtual reality type shit. Fucking blew my mind when I was like 7 years old. Dude. I
Yeah,
can't.
that would be cool. Like competitions, like video game competitions or whatever. Like, yeah, that's easy to fill up. I don't know about like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Oh, I would just kill for that shit. But see, that's the thing. It's uncharted territory. Nobody knows how well
It will
a
do.
dedicated channel like that would do if it was just purely MLG, Evo,
Mhm.
like all kinds of just fucking. I don't know.
Well, that's probably why they started using cops, because to fill,
Well, they only had
Space.
2 shows. They had X-Play and.
But did
Attack
G4 ever brand itself as a gaming?
Yeah, it was G4 TV. It was like something like I remember when they first launched it. It was like TV for gamers or some shit. So, yeah, that's what it was originally. So I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know where they went wrong. I don't know where they thought every gamer just loved cops. Maybe Grand Theft Auto. People love Grand Theft Auto. Like they'll love fucking cops. So.
Is it 4Gs? Like, what does it stand for?
I don't know.
G4?
I have no idea.
I can't remember. I just remember it was branded as a gaming network.
What
No,
It's like the network for gamers. I think that's what it's called.
I don't know.
No. Oh, sounds
Not
good.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Next, there have been a bunch of release dates for a bunch of games. Let's quickly go through them. Corpse Party, the quirky and strange adventure game that came to PSP last year.
Quirky?
Yeah.
Define quirky.
This is what the fucking thing says.
Fuck them. That game is anything but quirky. Keep going.
It's
Sorry.
getting a sequel. It's called Corpse Party Book of Shadows. It'll come to PSP this winter.
PS Vita.
Nope, not coming to Vita. Only PSP.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That was also part of the article.
They still make PSP games? Like,
I guess.
what the fuck?
Who would play those though?
I don't know. You can buy it. It'll probably be downloadable because they make all PSP games downloadable now. So you'll be able to play it on a Vita, but that's just it's fucking pointless. It fucking blows my mind. Anyway, good ass game, good ass series. I suggest trying it out if you're into creepy shit. If that was a movie, that would be my scariest movie. Corpse Party, right there.
What about
Hey.
Dead Space?
No,
Can't say
Corpse
that and
Party.
not give a brief description of the game.
Oh my god. Alright. So there's all these kids and they're performing this like ritual. It's like a going away ritual for like one of their friends who's changing schools or whatever. They've been going to the same school, same class for like whatever, 10 years. They're all like 14 to like 15 years old. There's like a couple real little kids, like their brother and sister that show up. So they're performing this ritual, and supposedly if they perform the ritual wrong, then they're like all cursed to like have bad luck for forever, whatever. So they're performing the ritual, an earthquake happens, they're in their school, and I don't know. It's just fucking everything goes absolutely ape shit. There's like ghosts and murders and like it's extremely graphic. The sound effects are insane. It's got all this like anime style stuff. It's gory as fuck, and it's all little kids. There's this little girl. She's playing with these 2 ghosts, and then her brother finds her playing with the ghosts, and the ghosts go absolutely ape shit. They carry the girl, and they run her through a wall, and she just like splats into the wall as the ghosts go through it. It's just fucking insane. There's like
That's cool.
guts and shit. It's terrifying as shit. It's a
They
really
need to make a
fucking good
movie.
game though. It's a really fucking good game. There's
How
no
would you
other game like
describe it?
the game plays like an old Super Nintendo game, like over the top, like think Final Fantasy where you walk around, except there's no battles. It's just like puzzles and trying to figure out the mystery of why they're there, and you get to find a lot of that shit out. And it plays through chapters with different points of view from the different characters. Apparently they're in the school, and you're finding dead bodies of other students and notes that they left, and like eventually they're all trapped there. They get killed by ghosts, or they starve to death, or it's fucking this most gloomy fucking thing ever. And it's depressing as shit to play, but it's fucking, it's scary as hell. Like
You're buying the sequel?
Yes, I will be buying the sequel.
Awesome.
It's bananas. I can't believe it's for fucking PSP though. Just fucking update the graphics and shit. I just can't believe that shit.
Next game, Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, has been announced for November 13, 2012. Anybody?
Pass.
Yeah, pass.
I
If I get that,
if it gets a discount, I'm going to pick it up.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If I can find it
How
on
much
the
is it? A full retail or
Yeah.
no?
I'm hoping for like a Black Friday sale. I'll just like, it gets terrible reviews and they just dock it or something.
If I can find it for 20, I might pick it up. But that's as much as I pay for that shit.
Sim City will release in March 5th, 2013. You guys
Sim
are some
City?
Sim fans.
I hate Sim
Yeah.
City. Game's fucking stupid shit.
What's the difference?
The Sims you play as like people, and you're going through a career
City,
and shit.
you run the city.
Yeah, Sim City, you're just a city manager.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Isn't
You're
that
like,
fun?
I want-
That seems like it'd be fun.
No, you lay down road and you're like, I want this part of the city to be
It's-
industrial. I want this part to be for houses.
It looks
and
pretty cool. I don't know.
I've played a couple
So
versions.
if it's cheap on Steam, it's probably $60 though. Right?
Oh yeah, it'll be $60
Yeah.
forever because some people go fucking ape shit for that kind of game. I don't get it. I find it's like indirect control, and when I'm playing a game, I want to be able to do what I want to do. And in that kind of game, you're just like you're setting it up, and it just happens, and it's just I can't stand watching. It's like I don't like it.
Next, Dead Island Riptide will release April 23rd, 2013.
Sweet, well I'll be dead, and I don't have to play that fucking game.
No, we're gonna play it if we
I
don't
don't
get
know.
killed. Well,
I've seen
2012.
previews and pictures, and it looks exactly the same as the first one.
and your shit can carry over from the first one.
Yeah, same characters, same graphic wise, which is a bad thing when you're considering how terrible the character models were and shit. I mean, the zombies were great. Don't get me wrong. The zombies were probably some of the best looking zombies in the game. But the fucking everything else is just pretty fucking humdrum.
I think it's more like a Dead Island 1.5, not like a full sequel. Which
And I hate that because the combat needs to be heavily reworked. Like, I could see myself picking it up and being like, oh, this is cool, I haven't played this in a while. But I'd probably get bored within a couple hours if that combat is exactly 100% the same. One button attack controls. Not that bullshit analog control, because that was just fucking terrible. But,
Well, the game's pretty fun with all of us doing it. Like,
oh my god, the combat, though, was just so fucking monotonous.
I enjoyed it, but I wouldn't
I'd
play it
play it.
again. But
I went
I mean,
brain
I enjoyed
dead. Yeah, it was great to play together, but it was just
It's better together.
blowing
bad.
each other up and shit. Yeah.
Oh, fuck you blowing me off. God. Thanks for reminding me. I'm totally not getting the game until I can confirm you can't blow up your buddies. in it,
Hopefully
so
there'll be less red barrels.
I don't know. And if it's Riptide, it's going to be the same environment. I'd like to see something different, personally. I don't know. It's just whatever.
We'll have to wait
Well-
to see more information.
Yeah, I'm not going to get it without thoroughly researching it.
Wasn't
so.
it in a Game Informer or it's coming up in a Game Informer?
It was a preview. It was like games that you might not have heard of or some shit, and I haven't read it yet, but it wasn't an in-depth thing. It was just talk about it. I don't know. I'll read it after this. What's cracking?
Next game, the one that is taking over Game Informer for the month of December, Grand Theft Auto 5 has been announced for spring of 2013.
Wow.
And we'll find out more when the next Game Informer comes out. It'll probably go in depth on like multiplayer, single player, all that good stuff.
I'm guessing more of the same. They're not going to change a formula up of something that's just like guaranteed money.
Okay,
So.
you hate Grand Theft Auto, right?
I don't hate Grand Theft Auto. I hate Grand Theft Auto 4.
yeah, like San Andreas was awesome, and then
The
4.
best
It's
of the
just-
series.
Well, I have some good news about that. Rumor has it that San Andreas might be coming to PS2 or PS3 as a PS2 classic.
Oh.
If it's priced right, maybe I would pick it up. I kind of
They're
want
probably
to
gonna be like $10 or something.
I hate paying for games I already own, so it's just.
I mean, if I have like leftover money hanging around or something like that.
No, I will
yeah,
find
like you
something
never
better.
have that.
I
Come
will
on,
find you
man.
something better.
If I don't need a lamp, I can,
A lamp.
yeah, everything
only
you have is
use-
made of money.
$200 bills to wipe my ass instead of 3. Maybe.
So, what will make you interested in Grand Theft Auto 5?
I honestly don't
It
know.
better of everything San Andreas did and more.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I got tired with the series in general, or if Grand Theft Auto 4 was just such a huge different. I don't know what it was. I just remember getting the game when it came out, the day it came out, coming home, playing it, and it was just filled with like, what the fuck? Why is it like this moments? Like, I didn't like it. I did not like it. I don't know what it was. I can't remember exactly. I don't know.
Me, Sweet, and Gunny still play. We still have fun. It gets boring quickly, but we still have fun.
Oh yeah, you just have to go online and screw around, really.
Yeah.
Nothing else you can do.
It might have been the city, because wasn't the city the same from Grand Theft Auto 3? It was just
Mhm.
Liberty City again.
Pretty much the same exact city.
That might have been it. Okay, it might have been a huge factor because I just like what
Well,
the
and
fuck.
they took a lot of things from San Andreas. Like San Andreas, you could do so much more stuff. I thought.
You could customize
Yeah.
vehicles, customize your character.
I like the
You
different
could even
terrain.
like buy houses. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was
The different
little
terrain
things
in
like
like in San
Yeah.
Andreas, you got like the mountains. That was cool.
Well, San Andreas was huge. Like I
Massive.
can't believe they went from San Andreas, which was the size of like 3 or 4 Liberty cities, and went back down to Liberty City. It just
You had like the
Yeah.
ghetto, you had like the cities, the airport,
You had the trailer
fucking
park.
Area 51, the Grand Canyon type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it was ginormous.
The
And don't tell me,
counties. Oh,
all the people watching, don't tell me they couldn't fit all of that shit with high def graphics on an Xbox disc. Well, guess what? You could have made it on fucking PlayStation and fit it in there. So I don't want to hear
Or 2 Xbox discs like they do for some games.
Oh yeah, give them 5 Xbox discs where they're driving from one city to the other where it fucking has to load and shit. That'd be great.
Insert the next disc when you
Yeah.
go to the next city.
Insert the next disc, and guess what? You gotta go right back as soon as you get there. Insert the disc again, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Let
whatever
'em-
city.
Let them do that.
Yeah,
shit.
disc for each part of the city. That'd be awesome.
Jesus.
That'd be so gay.
for Xbox, who
know.
gives a shit?
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh my god. So whatever.
So that's it
Blu-ray
for
is awesome.
that's it for gaming news. So let's move on to movie slash. Well, I think it's all movie news. Actually, no, there's Walking Dead. So first, Kudo, you can start off. You watch Silent Hill Revelations. Give us a review. Quick one.
Yes, sir. All right, Silent Hill Revelations. I'm super excited because I love Silent Hill, the series of video games. I saw the first movie. It was kind of like, what the fuck? Because it had nothing to do with the video games.
Actually, I
really.
have a question real quick. Okay,
Shoot.
me and Scorp were watching yesterday,
Okay.
and I want to know the story. He couldn't explain it. He's useless. Is it there was a fire, everyone died, and then it got haunted? Is that what happened?
Kind of like, okay, this is what happened. There was a city, Silent Hill. They looked like a normal city on the outside, but on the inside of the city, there was like this cult. Okay, it was a cult. I can't remember the exact name because they changed it around so much, whatever. It's a cult. They thought there was this woman, she had a baby. They thought it was a demon baby. They basically tried to set her on fire and burn her to death, all right? They didn't kill her. But so they didn't kill her. They're like, we can't kill this bitch with fire. They put her in a hospital and lock her up with like limited care, and she's just sitting there burned to a crisp. And she starts to develop this is just like, I guess she is a demon. I don't really know, but she's got these powers, and she basically warps the whole city into just like this like crazy fucking evil dimension where just like anything psychologically wrong with somebody gets manifested in the form of like demons and monsters and just whatever bullshit. So that's basically why the city is the way it is. Okay, and in the first movie, some girl and their daughter, or some woman and her daughter get lost in the city, and it's like 2 different realities. It's like the other world where the city is like the spirit world, I guess, and then like the real city.
The husband.
Yeah, the husband's in the real city, and then the daughter and the wife are in the like spirit world or whatever. And whatever, all that shit happens in the first one. They get out. Well, not really. It's the wife and the daughter. They're like still trapped in the spirit world or whatever. And then the second one, it picks up like I think 10 years later or some shit. Apparently somehow the wife got the daughter out of the spirit world somehow. It kind of seemed like some bullshit reason so they can make a sequel. Because the second movie is supposed to be based on the third video game. And the third video game is like one of the best ones in the series. It's like fucking amazing. It's awesome, whatever. And they tried really hard to make it like as close to the movie as possible, but doing everything like squeezing in as much as they could from the first movie, which just totally fucking clusterfucked this movie up. Like, people thought the first movie was confusing. It was confusing to me, even though I knew the whole fucking story of the game, every game, like everything. And it was confusing to me because I didn't know what the fuck they were trying to do. And then they try to like, the first 20 minutes of the movie, they cram as much as that first movie in as they can. They're like trying to recap people because it's been like 6 years or some shit, and it's like super forced. Like, they're having conversations, explaining things, like the director would be explaining to fans who had questions or some shit. It was really weird. And then it just becomes this like more confusing, convoluted, I don't know. It was pretty bad. It was just, as a fan of the games, well, as always, like when games are made into movies, it was just like, it was fucking bad. I don't understand. There wasn't very many scary moments. Anything from the game. The whole point of the game is that people wander into the town, and the spirit of this like girl who's burned or whatever manifests their like psychological problems and everything else that they have into these like huge worlds that are just like, they're like foils of their own personal lives and shit. And it has all this like deep meaning and shit. And the movie is just like shitting on all of that. It's just like, forget all that. it's some crazy cult with like the demon child, and they're trying to like resurrect their god to cleanse the world or some shit. It's just stupid. It was bad. It was really bad. Exactly. I almost fell asleep. I almost fell asleep
Oh.
during this fucking movie. Right? Luckily, it was only
man.
only an hour and a half long. Right? Luckily, because I was like fucking passed out. I was in one of those theaters with the reclining seats. I just had a shit ton of like Japanese food and sake and shit. I was like pretty
Oh,
inebriated. Oh man.
Go for some Japanese food right now.
Oh, it was good as shit, dude.
That's
Oh,
your
shrimp
private
sauce.
restaurant. Jeez.
I almost dropped $40 on some bluefin tuna, but lucky me, I asked them, is this farm raised or is this fresh caught? And she's like, I think it's farm raised. I'm like, you can suck it, waitress lady, okay? Because I am not paying $40 for farm raised bluefin tuna. And so,
But you love that stuff.
It's organized.
Rating
rate it? Okay, I'm going to give this movie,
out of 12.
nope, out of 5 golden eggs. I'm going to give it 1.5 golden eggs out of 5. So
3 out of 12. Not very impressive.
I'm not even gonna try to like argue that. 1.5 golden eggs out of 5. Totally, don't watch them. Don't pay for this movie. Watch it some other way. I don't care how you do it.
Thank you.
But don't pay for
I'm not
this.
gonna tell you how.
At the end of the movie, they leave huge hints that there's gonna be a sequel, but I think it's done so poorly in the box office. It cost them $20 million to make this movie. They only made like $8 million back the first weekend. I don't know if there's going to be a sequel. There might be a direct-to-DVD sequel or something, but they tried to like throw in like some of the new games like Silent Hill Downpour, and they tried to like throw in Silent Hill what's it called? It's the one with the truck driver. It's on PlayStation 2. You guys want to know, so I don't know why I'm talking out, but they tried to throw in some of that shit. It was stupid. It was stupid. It was bad.
Worse or
Pyramid
better
Head,
than the first one?
It was, I think, I don't know. It was more closely related to the game. So if you're judging it on how close it is to the games, better. But if you're judging it on how it is as a movie, probably worse.
All right. So don't go
So-
see this movie.
It was just huge, convoluted.
But what you
confusing.
should see is Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Fan-fucking-tastic. So we're going to be reviewing 2 episodes. First, we're going to pick up on part 2. So part 2, part 1 ended. Herschel got bit. They ran into the prisoners. Part 2 picks up. Herschel's dying, bleeding to death. They meet the prisoners. Shit goes down. Spoilers. Herschel is alive and well. Probably going to get a
Not
peg
well,
leg sooner
he's
or well.
alive. I don't know about
yeah,
well.
he's like,
He's barely clinging on to life. He's like passing out and coming back and passing out. They're like waiting for him to turn so they can blow his fucking head off. I don't know.
And then you get the prisoners. There's 5 of them. By the end of the show, there's 2 of them, which was funny. So, let's
Yeah.
take this around. What are your thoughts and opinions? Then we'll segue into part 3.
It's fucking great. All the action that should have been in the second season, they're like cramming it down our throats as much as fucking possible in the second season.
I know. I just think it's gonna go by too fast. Like, I think they're going way too fast.
I don't know. I don't know how much is left to like tell about Walking Dead like as a whole because I've never read the graphic novels. I don't know how long it goes on.
There's plenty more.
Because I feel like last season they drawn it out, tried to make it longer, and then this season they're like, rushing through everything.
Yeah, holy shit. I think it's just a comparison thing because last season, holy shit, 12 episodes looking for a girl. I'm like, holy
You
shit.
found her?
Yeah.
And now they're just like bam, 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 which is great. I love this pace for a show. So I don't know. I think,
Well, yeah, that's true. I
I
just
mean-
don't want it to go by way too fast.
yeah, I don't know. I like, Gangsta, have you read all the books, like all of them?
No. But I
Well,
know
like-
they come out once a month.
Okay, they're still making them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Popular
okay. so-
comic series.
I just have no idea because I don't know how far along they are, like in the story compared to the comics. Like,
They're past the whole prison governor thing.
no, but I mean, is it like halfway to where the books are? Like
Probably like a third.
a third. Okay, see, yeah, then I don't see any problem with them going through as much as they are right now because
Pizza.
yeah, this is where it needed to be last season. It's just bam, 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 stuff happening, awesome shit. I can't wait. Every episode, I'm like, it just goes by too fast. It's just too awesome. Fucking Christ.
Favorite scene?
When he's looking at the little Cholo prisoner after he tried to kill him when they're attacking the
And he
zombies.
ran him out.
No, he fucking grabbed his knife and just fucking wham, brain attack, right?
Oh yeah, I know that was crazy.
Oh, when they
And then
turned.
the black guy ran, alright?
Okay, yeah.
No,
Was
it's
he-
after
wasn't
they
he
opened that.
Cholo?
Yeah, dude, yes he was.
Wasn't he white?
No, he was a little freaking Mexican
He
gangster.
was a
wannabe.
little.
He was little. It's compared to that
pretty
big black guy, right? That got
Oh
fucking
well, yeah.
attacked in the back, whatever. But when they try to open those double doors, and he's like, open one, and he opens two, and then he's like pushing zombies on top of Rick and shit. I'm like, are you kidding me? Rick's gonna fucking kill you. And then he looks at what's his name with the crossbow, and he's like, just give me the sign. And he's just like, I was waiting for the sign, and he just fucking bam hits him in the head with that fucking machete thing. And the other black guy's like, I gotta get out of here. He just fucking runs. Bad move. Bad fucking move. But I don't know. It's good shit. It's
They
good.
still got 2 prisoners left.
Yes.
They live in their own separate wing.
Yeah, they cleared that shit out for him, right? So,
What else? And it ended with a little dialogue between Rick and Lori.
oh yeah, trying to clear the air about their whole relationship, right?
Yeah, Rick's just
Which
like,
at this point, I don't
okay.
even care. Yeah, I'm like, I don't even care about their relationship anymore. That was season 2 shit. All right, let's get to, step 3 of, making our life work at this fucking prison, which looks like it's working pretty well. They got half the food and medicine. They got, a whole fucking area to themselves.
And then episode 3,
Oh yeah.
it reminded me a lot of the game, episode 4. They find the city.
Oh yeah. I was trying to figure out. I was like, is that the same city from the game?
I don't think
But
it is.
I don't think no, it's definitely not because I was paying attention to the names and shit, and it just wasn't even close. And they're not in the same part of the country and all sort of shit.
Aren't they both in Georgia?
No. Walking Dead, the game. I think they moved out of like away from that area, right?
No,
I think it
they're
started
still in
off-
Georgia.
Sure.
They started
Ah.
Play it.
in Macon, and then.
I don't know. I just know that it's not the same. It's not the same place.
Anyways, let's talk about the episode 3. So, nothing to do with Rick and the group. This episode focused on Andrea and Michonne. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
Sure.
So it starts out with a plane crash, helicopter crash,
I like
whatever.
that.
And they go to investigate it, but someone else goes to investigate it as well, who you later find out is the governor. And he's there with his little militia. They clear out the area with zombies. And then Merle, fucking...
Oh my god, that was fucking.
That was crazy, yeah.
I heard the voice and I'm like, finally, God.
Merle. And his arm, or his hand, that was cool.
Oh yeah,
It's like
he's
a
got-
blade on this,
got
Got a little bayonet.
amputee
the end
on.
of
Yeah.
his like metal fucking arm. Yeah, that was bananas. He uppercut that zombie and fucking was just like, I'm a balls.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that was sick.
holy shit. I want to know his story more, like
What
after he got off the
shit.
fucking roof. Yeah, I want some flashbacks or something.
I think
'cause
they're gonna actually no, because actually never mind. I don't fucking know. Because I know Activision has a game coming out focusing on the brothers, Daryl and Merle. So I was gonna say
It's like a
maybe
survival kind of game, isn't it?
I don't fucking know.
Is
I
that
don't,
the
probably
one
gonna
that
be-
they advertise in the commercials every time, or
I don't watch
The Walking Dead?
I skip through it. So
Probably the Walking Dead downloadable game. But anyways, so the governor, they find them, take them to the woods, give them food, give them all this shit. And governor seems like a nice guy and shit. He's pretty fucked up.
I knew
He's
it. I knew he
a
was.
psychopath, dude. He's like the best politician ever. I know why they call him the governor now, because he's got the hearts and minds of the people, but he's got some skeletons in those fucking closets. It's
Literally.
crazy.
They're in fish
Literal
tanks.
fucking fish tanks. Yeah,
That was weird. I thought he was just like watching a TV or something.
I thought his family was gonna be in there. Like,
Oh no, that was a fucking.
dead or something.
That was a hidden room that nobody else fucking knows about. He's got some issues. I'm still trying to find out like what his deal is exactly, like, because he's obviously not interested in bringing more people to the town. So I'm like, why does he still have Michonne and what's her face, Andrea or whatever?
Yeah.
Still alive. Like,
Because I
there's-
think he wants to get to the other group, and he thinks that she can help him.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
because I think Merle's his right hand man, and they want
Yeah,
to
because
take
remember
out
he
Rick.
said Merle, he wants to like find out where the farm is or whatever.
Well, yeah, he wants his brother, like, because he was mentioning his brother and acting like he was
Well,
super
yeah.
important. But I'm like, what? How could he be really important? I don't know if it's because he's like he can hunt or if he's like a valued. I don't fucking know. There's something. There's a bombshell cooking, and I'm trying to figure out where it's gonna fucking go off. Like, I don't know. It's fucking racking my brain about that shit.
So he did a couple fucked up. Well, he's got. Okay, so let's list them all off. They got that fucking scientist room with the fucking zombies and their heads are moving and shit.
Yeah, they're doing research.
And they're thinking about, cutting the jaws, cutting arms and shit. And then the humans can live with zombies.
Yeah, like Michonne was. That's how she, kept her things. And I can't remember, but I know somebody said that those two zombies she had with her were like her brothers or whatever.
One, I think, was her boyfriend.
Whatever. The point is, she didn't want to talk about those fucking zombies, and I was just
Yeah.
like, and she
She was
cut their
quick to like cut their heads off.
Yeah. And so her survival instinct is probably like the highest thing on her fucking priority list. She's
She
not
loves
gonna get-
that sword, dude.
Oh yeah, she's just
Oh
like.
yeah, she was mad when she saw it in that display case while they're
she's-
having
I
breakfast.
didn't see her smile once that whole fucking episode. She was
Yeah,
just
she was mad.
angry as shit the whole time. I'm like, shit. Andrew's acting all like optimistic and like, let's give him a chance. And Michonne was just like, I'm gonna fucking cut somebody. I don't get my sword. I'm just like, Michonne, chill your tits, lady. God, I don't know.
What else? The fucking okay, so they saved the pilot, and the pilot's like, okay, my men are stationed here, and the governor's like, all right, we're gonna go get them, and they fucking
Murdered him.
yeah,
That
cold
was
blood,
crazy.
just kill everybody.
Oh my god, he was acting weird as shit. I'm like, dude, he's always confident, and he was acting kind of like skittish, and then fucking bullets start flying. I'm just like, motherfucker. Which, was a pretty smart move, but then I'm just like, what is this guy's deal?
The whole
Like,
thing I didn't like about that is like you got the whole like a good little squad there, and they don't see these guys hiding out. Like,
well, he made so much racket with his car, dude. They were all focused on that car. Like,
Mhm.
I guess.
so I understand how that tactic worked. It was,
Yeah, because they probably haven't heard a car like come up like that.
yeah, and then he's waving a white flag, and he's like, found your man, and he's got all this information that let him
Throws
put their
them
guard
off
down.
psychologically. Yeah.
Holy shit, and then just blew him all the fuck away, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. And Michonne's gonna find that shit out, because they left the trucks out there. There's gotta be bullet holes and blood all of that fucking thing. So,
Well, no, they took some of them back.
yeah, that's what I mean. There's gotta be bullet holes and blood on those trucks, because all the soldiers
Oh,
were
yeah.
on
Oh,
around
wow,
the
yeah.
trucks. Like, they showed a preview for the next episode. Michonne's checking out those trucks. She's gonna find that shit, and that's
Yeah.
gonna be her reason.
I
to
know
get
she
fucked.
knows. Yeah, she knows he's up to something.
Jesus,
Like-
I gotta figure it out. I gotta know what this guy's deal is. Like, he's hiding something for some reason, and I can't figure out that reason. I just don't know if he's crazy or what. It's just, I gotta figure this shit out.
Season 3 off to a great start. If you're not following the show, you're really missing out on some good TV, especially
Oh, yeah.
Season 3. I can't wait to see the next episode. We'll talk about that on next What's Crackin'. We gotta move on. What's next? Arnold Schwarzenegger will return to the role that made him a famous movie star, Conan the Barbarian, in The Legend of Conan.
Oh my god. I was thinking Terminator, but
Me too.
No, that'd be fucking cool, though.
I don't want to see him in Conan all shirtless and swinging a big sword and
Old
shit.
and saggy, and it's like
Oh my god.
he's got
They'll
Those
to
are
be,
Photoshop it.
he's got to be
Conan had like long flowing hair, and now he's
He
got
used to be a
like,
bodybuilder. He's probably still good.
dude, he was
He's
Mr.
fucking
Universe.
old.
Yeah, it doesn't
You
matter.
get old.
Still
Biggie.
working on it.
He's got this weird like.
Just imagine
Head.
Jim in 30 years. He's gonna be old and saggy.
She'll still love him, right, Big?
Yeah, Biggie
She'll
will still
love
be
him.
going to him.
He's crying.
So
He's like,
t-
no, Jim, don't get old on me.
So taken aback for words.
He'll
I
find the
love
fountain of youth. Don't worry.
Oh,
Be your
God.
Bye,
Asshole.
Uh,
So next, it's reported that official Bryan Singer will direct X-Men: Days of Future Past. For those of you who don't know, Bryan Singer directed the first two X-Men movies, which was why they were so good. He didn't direct the third one, which is why it was terrible. He He was involved with First Class, which is going to be good, and it's going to be called X-Men Days of Future Past, which is going to be the sequel to First Class. I am super fucking excited about this. So for those of you who don't know, and that's all of you, Days of Future Past is like involves some time travel.
Oh, great. It's going to get confusing.
Yeah, I don't know. I
the
barely keep up with it.
In the comics, I think it's I'll just say Wolverine, just so you guys know. He comes to the future and tells everyone like, oh, it's gonna happen, and blah blah blah. It's gonna fuck up the future. So that'll be weird. Also, they announced that Wolverine will be getting a sequel, and that it's gonna be. It's not a prequel, like it's a sequel. It's gonna happen after X-Men 3 and shit. So there's possibility there's gonna be an X-Men 4, which would be fucking terrible because they killed Professor X, Jean Grey, Cyclops. Magneto has no powers. Rogue has no powers. It's fucking retarded as shit. So I don't know how they're gonna do that, but so
They get their powers back. Oh, they fall in
be-
radiation.
I think Magneto has his power back. So I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because towards the end of the movie, he was playing with like the chess set, and he started moving it a little bit.
Yeah. So it's
That was
like
the end of the movie.
probably the cure was only like
temporary.
Yeah. So we'll see about that.
Dude, it would be easy. They'll just be like, it's 5 years since X-Men 3, and the cure was just temporary. There's fucking mutants again. Oh, here we go. And then they're done. They don't have to do anything else.
No, but this Wolverine movie is going to kind of be a sequel to that. I don't want to say like a direct sequel, but like it's not an X-Men movie. It's just Wolverine. So
Yeah, whatever.
I like First Class.
No, First Class is completely fucking different.
Yeah, that was just like a super prequel, like to the whole thing.
I don't even think it's directly involved with the other one.
It's the same universe, yeah, it is. It's the same idea and
There's
stuff.
too many universes. They just need to have one.
No,
It was just so far in the it was so far in the past. That's why it was just showing the
Yeah.
whole inception. It was the whole movie's take on the inception of the X-Men. And
I mean,
stuff.
they could because they didn't use any characters that were in the first movie. So I guess they could do it if they really wanted to connect them all, but I don't know. And the biggest movie news this week, which actually happened today, was at a conference call. Disney announced that it has bought Lucasfilms. And there's going to be another Star Wars movie. Episode 7, 2015. Hold on. It gets better.
Is that why they were showing Star Wars today?
Yeah. So they've announced Star Wars Episode 3 to come out in 2015, and then Episode 8 and 9 are to come out every other year after that.
Oh boy.
I've never watched any of the Star Wars, so.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Biggie. Oh my God, this is another one of those. There's 6.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
There's the 3 original ones, and then the 3 prequels, and the 3 prequels were never as good as the first 3, which were actually the last 3, and it's oh my God, it's more. They're just. I hate this shit.
So it's going to be all Luke Skywalker and shit.
Or his kids, or some other bullshit.
Yeah.
It's fucking so
They're gonna pull out "I Am Your Father." You watch.
so bad.
No,
It's
Vader's
supposed-
dead.
I know, but he's gonna change. Someone's gonna change that. It's gonna be like "I Am Your Father."
I don't fucking know.
What's it called? Walt Disney paid $4.05 billion
No, is that all?
for LucasArts.
Well, George Lucas is gonna buy himself a fucking country and just fucking party every day until he fucking dies. So.
So the movie's gonna come out in 2015. So in 2015, we're gonna get the Avengers 2, Justice League, and a Star Wars movie.
When's Captain America 2 and Thor 2 come out?
Thor? I think we
I think
talked
it's
about this
summer.
before. No, they're coming
Summer.
out.
Pretty sure it's summer.
Iron Man's
Oh.
next year, and then it's probably Captain
Yeah,
America.
it's summer. And then they're gonna have
Oh,
to.
Iron Man's probably not going to be any good.
Really? The trailer just came out. It looks pretty good.
Oh, just joking. I'll have to check it out.
Take it back.
All the Iron Man movies have been pretty good. To good. Like,
You're high.
they've been fucking good as shit. Robert Downey Jr. did a fucking... He was made for that role.
He's the best.
Yeah,
Tony Stark, yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's a good actor.
So yeah, that's the biggest news this week. Like that Walt
Wasn't
Disney.
he in the COD trailer too? The Black Ops trailer?
He was in the
He was in
jet.
the jet.
Yeah. So that's it for
That's funny.
what's cracking this week, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a safe and happy Halloween if you're going trick or treating.
Don't get kidnapped.
Man, try not to get kidnapped.
Don't dress up as Slender Man, go creeping in the woods, and then get pepper sprayed by some chick, because that shit will just stick in there. Yeah. Coming up, I'll have a story about that later. So, whatever.
We'll see. So we want to thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep up with all our other videos coming out this week. And yeah, and a Little Big Planet karting next week. So look forward to that. We want to thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed and catch us next time, guys. Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace. Peace.